Hey yo, what it do YouTube? It's your boy Alvin MB10, aka AMR10, and as you can tell by the thumbnail, title, everything you see on the screen for today, what I have for you happens to be the #1 center build you should be running within NBA 2K22 Next Gen. Now I will say this does all come down to my personal preference of how I would play the game as a center. But yeah, this is the #1 center build that I believe you should be running, and it is based around the current 3-point champ, Karl-Anthony Towns. Now, honestly speaking, I've never had a real good feeling towards Karl-Anthony Towns just because when Jimmy Butler said all he does is chase stats, I really noticed that that was partially true, and I figured, hey man, I can't respect you if you're out here not to win. But recently he's been showing that he's out here to compete, especially when teamed up with D'Angelo Russell. You know what I'm saying? He's also got Anthony Edwards and Patrick Beverley alongside him, alongside some other Bucks, but still. And I've been seeing him ball out because I've been watching a lot of Timberwolves games, because I ain't gonna lie, your boy's got a bit of a betting issue right now. But yeah, as I said, he is the center, right-handed jersey number 32 for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Height-wise, he does come in at 6'11". I personally thought he was 7 feet tall, but apparently he's 6'11". And then when it comes to wingspan, I decided to keep it at about 7'4" because that was the bare minimum I needed to get an 83 ball. And then weight-wise, I only brought him down to 238 pounds because I wanted this build to have the ability to shoot, whilst at the same time having the ability to just put that, you know what I'm saying, put it on them thick. Pause again, yeah. But yeah, before we get into the skill breakdown for this video, I just gotta say big old shout out to all of you, because a lot of you have been sticking with me even through this lackluster season of uploads by me. As most of you know, it comes down to the fact that I got exams, work, and a whole lot of other stuff coming up during this April period. So it's a really busy period for me, so the videos are going to be here and there every once in a while. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the Alex Caruso build, and if I upload this after the Call of Duty video, hopefully you enjoyed that as well. If you did, do me a favor, go ahead and drop a like down below. Let's try and at least get 20 likes on this video, because as most of you know, we really be balling this side. And if you're new to the channel and you ain't done so yet, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, because as most of you know, we're trying to get to 650 subs ASAP, and it's not possible without the rest of you, because without you, we wouldn't have been at 600 subscribers. And if you have a comment on how you'd improve this build, or a general comment on what player build you want to see me make next, then do me a favor, go ahead and drop that comment down below, because yeah, as most of you know, I always listen and I always interact with you. Now, first things first, with any big man build, you got to get the physicals out the way, because they're always trash. So 67 speed, 64 on the Excel. I decided to go with an 80 on the strength, because as I said, I want this build to have the ability to lay it on people thick, pause. And then I decided to go with a 70 when it comes to the vertical. And then stamina wise, I only decided to go with an 87, because the truth of it is, as a big man, you're really not guarding the perimeter. Most of your game is inside, so you really ain't running around like that. But because he is the current reigning 3-point champ, we decided to go with an 80 on the 3 ball, as well as give him an 84 mid-range jump shot, just because watching this man play, you will realize one thing. Offensively, he is one of the most talented centers in the game right now, and I must say that with my whole, I'm laying whatever, I will put my house on it. He is one of the best offensive centers in the league right now. Defensively, I don't know. But yeah, ball handle wise, we decided to go to 69, because as you can see, that allows us to get silver triple threat juke, as well as silver unpluckable and gold, you know what I'm saying, glue hands needed in this game. And then on the pass accuracy, I decided to go with what I believe to be an 80. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, I did not put anything on the speed with ball, just because I watched an NBA 2K live video, and it basically pointed out to me that this stat is really, it's useful, but it's mainly useful if you're dribbling the ball a lot. And as a big man, I'm not expecting him to be dribbling the ball a lot, or at least running with the ball, trying to get past people by blowing by him. So we're not putting anything on the speed with ball. However, we will move on to the finishing, where this build does a lot. First things first, it gets an 80 close shot, which I personally believe to be quite outstanding. When it came to the driving layup, I only went with a 54 because, again, this is a big man build. I'm not expecting you to be running at the hoop trying to do layups. I maxed out the driving dunk to a 74. I managed to get the standing dunk up to a 92 because I think this should allow you to get some contact dunks. I'm not too sure. Someone's going to have to tell me down below in the comments. And then with any big man build, I decided to give him an 85 post shot just because he's got to have, post control, just because if a big man build does not have post control, is it really a big man build? Because that's where they live. That's their bread and butter right there, hanging out in the post. But yeah, as you can see, that's the majority of all the stats outside of the defensive side of the ball. Defensively, I decided to go with a 95 when it came to that interior defense, just because that was the bare minimum I needed for Hall of Fame brick wall, because I'm expecting you to be playing a lot off the ball, so you're sending a lot of screens. And then when it came to the block, I decided to go with a 97, which allowed me to get Hall of Fame Intimidator as well as Hall of Fame Rim Protector. Now, not to say that that's godly on a big man build, but hey, you tell me. Then on the defensive rebound, I decided to go with a 91, and the offensive, I decided to go with an 87, which allows me to finish with 31 total defensive badge points, with the key ones being Hall of Fame box, pause, brick wall, chase down artist, intimidator, pogo sticks, rim protector, tireless defender, defensive leader, as well as gold, rebound chaser, interior lockdown, and worm. Then 16 playmaking badges, key ones being gold, glue hands, post playmaker, and Hall of Fame break starter. And then shooting wise, we finished with 24 shooting badges, key ones being Hall of Fame fade ace, gold difficult shots, hot zone hunter, corner specialist, set shooter, and then of course Hall of Fame sniper, slippery off ball, volume shooter, as well as silver deadeye and blinders. Then on the inside, you know what I'm saying, we finished with Hall of Fame back down punisher, dream shake, drop stepper, fast twitch, post spin technician, unstrippable putback boss, which I personally believe on a big man build, oh, that is godly, boy. That's something special. But yeah, now in total we finished with 23, 47, 53, 63, 94 total badge points on this thing. And remember, if you have finished all 5 seasons of NBA 2K22 Next Gen, as well as having gone through college or just unlocked Rebirth, that allows you to get a total of 103 total badge points on this Karl-Anthony Towns build. Now, when it comes to the primary takeover, as I said, this is a big man build, and this is the 3-point champion big man build. So first things first, you got to go with, I'd go with spot-up precision, because yeah, in the 3-point contest, you just spot it up. I ain't gonna lie to you. And then on the second takeover, you see, most people would tell you go with the offensive one, so maybe go with something along the lines of post playmaking or power backdowns. But I will tell you honestly, I would go with paint intimidation, just because the truth of it is you want to own the paint, especially with the fact that you're a big man and you, yeah, technically the 5, so you'll be hanging under the basket a lot. But yeah, now what 2K says we have happened to build here happens to be a two-way stretch glass cleaner, the likes of David Robinson, Clint Capella, and Mitchell Robinson. I don't see it in David. I don't see it in Clint. Mitchell slightly, maybe, just because David and Clint can both clean up the paint. However, they cannot stretch the floor when it comes to their offensive capabilities. Actually, David Robinson could somewhat. He just couldn't get it out to 3. Clint in general can't. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm not gonna lie, I think this might be coming out on another Sunday. We'll figure it out. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to do me a favor, drop a like down below on the video. If you're new to the channel and you ain't done so yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you have a comment on the specific build you want to see, or any way you think this build could be tweaked, do me a favor, go ahead and drop that down below in the comments. But yeah, it's been your boy Alvin MB10, aka AMR10. I'll catch you in a bit. Deuces.